All right, welcome everybody. Welcome to our first Overwatch match of the season. This is a scrimmage match against the Nomads from Franklin, taking on our Horde Gold team. We'll work on getting things set up here in just a couple seconds. We got to do some little switching around to some of these things, but we are getting ready to get this thing rocking, and we will be ready to go here in just a few minutes. Let me get the last couple of people queued in, and we'll get this thing kicked off. Thanks for joining us, and we'll be right back with some good Overwatch matches.
In the Overwatch League, the action is fast and frantic. To help you get the most out of your viewing experience, here are 3 things to focus on. First, the objective tracker. Want to know who's winning the map? Start here. The objective tracker shows each team's current score, objective progress, and remaining time available. Teams may start a round using one strategy, but then change it drastically as their remaining time dwindles. Each round ends when the attacking team runs out of time and they don't have any players on the objective. However, if the attackers remain on the objective as time runs out, the round enters overtime. Overtime extends indefinitely until the defenders can clear the objective of all attackers. Second, the unit frames. This is where you can see which heroes each team's players are using and the current status of those heroes. Each team's roster is separated by role. The damage players are on the left, the tank players are in the middle, and the support players are on the right. Eliminated players are grayed out until they respawn. Any status effects like hacks, stuns, or sleeps are also highlighted. The unit frames also show each hero's...
All right, we are back. Again, we're just, this is our first match of the season, setting up for Franklin here. The Franklin Nomads taking on our Horde Gold team. This is a control match, which means both teams get released at the same time. Work their way along these columns and then work their way towards this center control point. Big void here you got to be cognizant of. Looks like the Horde's going to be running a Hanzo, a Reinhardt, a Mercy, a Lucio, a Zarya, and a Reaper. And from the Nomads, looks like it's going to be a Orisa, Echo, Ana, McCree, Mercy, and Doomfist. So let's see how this plays out. If you're rooting for the Horde, you're going to be rooting for the blue team. If you're rooting for flanking, you're going to be rooting for the red. Here comes the Horde coming in from this direction. The Nomads moving in from the other direction. Here comes the Horde team. Let's get down here to ground level. Moving quickly, the Horde takes the little carriage area behind the hole here. See the Zarya moving in quickly. Good fire strike by Reinhardt there. Holding back the initial push by the Nomads. We've got a new look Horde team here with a few members joining the team. So Zarya eliminates McCree, but ultimately brought back by the Mercy of the Nomads. But good eliminations by Zarya there, taking out the Echo and Doomfist of the Nomads. It looks like here that the Horde Gold team has the advantage, taking out both the Orisa. Good job by Reinhardt and the Hanzo, taking out the Orisa and Mercy of the Nomads, driving them back to the spawn. So it looks like the Horde's going to push forward with their tanks here. Zarya and Reinhardt, played by Liam and Josiah there, better known as El Guapo and Kid MDK. See the fires coming in. The Horde team pushing forward here. Looks like they've switched to a Winston, more of a dive tank. See how that changes up the Nomads approach. There you see Hanzo Ultimate unleashed against taking out 1, 2, 3, 4 of the Nomads from Franklin. So good job there, but they're the Reinhardt doing some damage from the Nomads, but the Horde manages to hold onto the point, earning 60% towards the point, holding back this tough gold team from Nashville, from Franklin. So good play by this gold Horde team. Again, this is not the same makeup as the previous gold team. Only 3 players returning. 3 of the other players moved over to the Heroes gold team. All right, here you see the Roadhog there trying to work in from the flank as the rest of the team meets them here at the pinch point. Pizza Freak with elimination. Pizza Freak unleashes his Death Blossom. 1, 2, 3 eliminations before the McCree returns fire and eliminates Pizza Freak. But good job by Pizza Freak and good res by Declan, bringing Pizza Freak right back into the battle. And that's going to do it for the first round. The first map, I should say. So with this first map, which is Ilios, the Horde is going to get the first points of the map. So if they get and capture and hold this point here, they will win this first map. Again, the Horde is in blue. The Nomads are in red. Looks like the Horde is going to be running a Hanzo, a Reinhardt, a Orisa. Looks like they're going to swap over to a Zenyatta this time. Zarya and a Reaper. And the Nomads are going to be running a Zarya. They're going to match a Zarya for Zarya this time. A Doomfist, Lucio, Reaper, Moira, and a Reinhardt. Let's see how they decide to play this. Looks like the Nomads are going to get here first this time, taking the higher route. Get on the high ground here. Let's see how this plays out. Lots going on here early in this match. Good elimination by Hanzo, taking out the Reaper from the Nomads. Early elimination of the DPS there. Lucio of the Nomads. It's an elimination on the Reinhardt, taking out El Guapo from the Horde. Zarya coming back with elimination on Doomfist. So pretty even match here. Fire Strike from Strike ends up taking out Zarya from the Horde, and the Horde are going to have to secede at least the initial point. Even though they get in there before they fully capture it. Good Fire Strike there by El Guapo. But the Nomads will start to earn credit towards the point. Looks like the Horde push is a little bit disjointed here. Doomfist taking on the Mercy here, trying to clear out the DPS, and he's ultimately got eliminated. So the Horde needs to fall back here and get together on what their approach is. The Nomads have come in super aggressive this time. A couple more eliminations between Lucio and another player takes out the Hanzo of the Horde. So the Horde's going to have to get back together, re-strategize, and decide what kind of push they're going to make here. Yeah, it seems like they're going to try to take this left flank with Zarya, Kid MDK, leading the effort here. Follow the Reaper in as he pushes around this corner. There's the Death Blossom and a Hanzo ultimate unleashed. That takes out 3, including 2 of the tanks of the Nomads. That's going to allow them to push back. Another elimination by Reaper, taking out the Moira from the Nomads, is going to allow the Horde to capture the point and start earning credit. Nomads currently have 63% as the Horde starts to earn credit. So good concerted push there by the Horde to drive the Nomads back and off the point. A couple well-timed ultimates between Pizza Freak and the Hanzo of the Horde to make them pay. There you see Doomfish unleashes his ultimate, takes out both the Reinhardt and the Mercy of the Horde. That's going to hurt. And then Moira with her ultimate takes out 3 more players from the Horde. So an exchange of ultimates and exchange of points there. They'll start earning credit again. So it's been the story of well-timed ultimates in this match. 60-70% earned so far here by the Nomads. The Horde is going to have to make a good, solid push here and drive them back. Let's see what they have in terms of ultimate. I see a Mercy ultimate's queued up, a Reinhardt ultimate. There goes the ultimate of the Reaper, taking out the Mercy, the Zarya, and the Hanzo. He follows up with elimination of the Reinhardt and nearly a team wipe there. It was a team wipe. 93%. The Horde needs to make a quick push to the point, or they're going to secede the second point to the Nomads. I don't think they're going to get there in time, and they achieved the second objective. So this is going to come down to the last match here. Really good play on both sides here. Fun to watch. So this will come back to this last map here. This is an area where it's really easy to get booped off the side and off the back of this match, so both teams have to be cognizant of that. This map does lend itself to a little bit longer fires, not as tight as that last map. That last map is really tight at the point, so we'll see who has some more accurate long-range fires and whether that plays into this match. Again, Nomads in the red, the Horde in the blue. Horde is pushing, and so are the Nomads. Let's see who is the first one to get onto the point and how this battle shakes out. Take a wide-out view here. You can see the Zarya from the Horde jumping down there. Looks like the Horde's the first one to get the preponderance of their forces here to the point. Reinhardt charge missed by the Nomads players there. The Horde is here on the point. The Doomfish does take out the Mercy of the Horde, but the Horde comes back with a couple eliminations, trading eliminations on both sides of the fence here. Reinhardt charge. Lucio with a boop. Reinhardt with the elimination before Lucio takes out the Reinhardt of the Horde, but looks like the Nomads are going to hang out here on the point. All they have, though, is the Echo and Lucio here. See if the Horde can take advantage of that. Looks like they've swapped over to using a Pharah this time. I believe that's Pizza Freak running the Pharah. Nomads are earning credit towards the point here. You can see the Lucio out there running around, being more of a nuisance, allowing the rest of the team to get in there tight. The Horde's consolidating their effort here. We'll see if they've got some ultimates queued up here pretty soon as they work their way to push in here. Team is pushing in. Echo gets an elimination on the Pharah. Oh, a couple eliminations by Doomfist and Reinhardt. The Nomad's going to make it tough. Resurrection on the point by the Mercy, but there's so much action going on. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to do much in there. You can see this Reinhardt on Reinhardt battle folding out, but he's ultimately going to lose. The Moira is going to take out the Reinhardt of the Horde. They're already up to 55%, 56%. Here comes the Horde battling back. All right, making the push in. Let's watch it from the point of view of the Nomads sitting back here. %. The Horde's going to need to make a move here pretty quickly. Reinhardt on Reinhardt battle. The Nomads Reinhardt gets the pin. And but the Horde Reinhardt fights back, gets the elimination on the Doomfist. Good eliminations there by Pharah and Lucio with the boop. Boops the other Lucio. Brigitte gets the, Zarya gets the elimination on Moira. And the Horde will start earning credit towards the point. So Nomads have a strong 93% on the point currently. Let's see if they're able to hold it here against a strong Nomads charge. Nice evenly matched teams here. Again, we broke up the former Gold Horde team. Only 3 remaining members. The other 3 moved onto the Heroes Gold team. Doomfist is going to be charging in here. Elimination. Nice boop by Lucio. Elimination by Hanzo on the Echo, but a couple Reinhardt eliminations on the Reinhardt. Moira with her convalescence comes in. Trade in a lot of eliminations here. It looks like the Nomads will start earning credit if they get this Zarya off the point here. But the Zarya is playing tough. See if she fights her way back in here. She does just in time before they start earning credit again. But she's going to be eliminated. Let's see if she bought enough time for her team to charge back in. They do. The Mercy comes in. But she's not going to last long. But the Zarya does get resurrected here on the point, which is super helpful, even though she sacrificed her life. But eliminations, Tracer in here comes in for the Nomads. They are in overtime, but they got to hold it here. Doesn't look like they're going to unless somebody gets back here quickly, and that's going to do it. So the Nomads Gold team gets the first points of the game. Tough fought match between both teams here. So the Nomads are going to win the first map. Play of the game by CNH Horde 7. I believe that's Barebow Fraggins. This is that ultimate, I believe, that ultimately... There you see that gets unleashed with 1, 2, 3 eliminations. Followed up with the elimination on the Orisa there. So a good job there, but the points are going to go to the Nomads on that one. So we'll take a minute. We'll get this map set back up, and we'll be right back here in about 1 minute.
Yeah, I'm not gonna rep it. It doesn't matter at all.
Esports is a multi-billion-dollar industry. We're taking that and we're delivering it to elementary and middle school kids.
Yo, you guys are getting pretty wrecked by me. Dad, all right, push up with me, push up with me.
We're bridging the gap between conventional athletics and competitive gaming. We have kids working on the same technology that the pros are training to improve their skills.
When did you lose? When did you lose? Why did you lose? Like the games that you lost, why did you lose?
Through a partnership with the Positive Coaching Alliance, our coaches go through a double goal certification. They learn not only how to work through the strategies of the different games they're playing, but they also work through how to impact these kids' lives in a positive way. They get to mark and highlight behaviors and attributes that will lead to long-term life skills. You love being Battle Mercy.
Yes, Battle Mercy.
No, it's not. Why don't you tell us your favorite move that Mercy does? So what brought me to XP League is the experience of my children. I had always hoped and wanted them to be a part of a youth athletics team. So I realized they all love competitive gaming. So why not marry their passion with what I'm hoping for them to learn and achieve and put healthy, solid values in place in something that the kids want to do and are excited about doing.
Yes, Boot Steve!
Experience points. Every game awards experience points. And what we built here is an experience. Professional level equipment, the top tier partners in esports. They're also getting the experience of sportsmanship values, of working with mentors and coaches, and of being part of the team. It's all about the experience.
I need you. Nice. Go. Group in now. Push in. We don't have to. Good game.
All right, we are back. The Nomads take the first map of Ilios, moving on to Lajing Tower here. So the team got together, did a little strategizing. I think they got a good idea on what needs to happen. Here you see the first point. There's ability to flank here, but primarily teams come up through these, so you can kind of see how this serves as a choke. Again, the Horde will be running the blue, and the Franklin team, the Nomads, will be running in red. All right, so it looks like the Horde's going to be running a Hanzo, Reinhardt, Mercy, Zenyatta, Zarya, and a Pharah this time. And from the Franklin team, looks like they're going to be running Zarya, Lucio, Symmetra, Moira, and Reinhardt. And they still have one player that needs to pick a player. So we'll see if they pick the player here. Here comes the Horde pushing in. Push their way towards the point here. You can see a lot of the Nomads are here on the point. A couple eliminations against the Horde quickly on this one. Both the Hanzo and Zenyatta get eliminated. Looks like the Nomads will quickly start to earn credit towards the point here. Looks like the Horde's going to reconsolidate and try to make a consolidated push in here. See like they might be running from the left flank. Right, you got the Pharah here, raining fires in as the rest of the team tries to come in here for a full frontal push. Reinhardt comes in with the smash. Let's see if the rest of the team's able to take advantage of that, but a good elimination. Good res by Mercy there. Firestrike manages to take out the Lucio of the Nomads. Looks like we might have the numbers advantage at this point. Zarya on Zarya battle. The Horde Zarya wins that one. And the Horde will start to earn credit towards the point at this point. But the Lucio manages to snake his way in there. Zarya's all alone. The rest of the Horde team needs to get back here quickly. They do with the Reinhardt. Reinhardt on Reinhardt battle here. But he's quickly taken out. Zenyatta in here. The rest of the Horde team's back. Res attempt by Mercy. Unfortunately, she's taken out before she can complete the res on Reinhardt. But they do manage to get the Pharah in here, taking on this Zarya between Zarya and Zenyatta battle. Both are taken out with Zenyatta, the last remaining member. So, but the Horde do start earning credit. A couple good eliminations there by Zenyatta. Takes out the Symmetra and Lucio of the Nomads. You can see that the transport, they need to get rid of that because that's how they're getting back there so quickly, and they do. All right, so the Horde has the point. 69% still favoring the Nomads at this point. Let's see if the Horde can hold off the onslaught of the Nomads here. Again, this is a new team. 3 new players from the Silver team making up this Gold Horde team from last year. So a lot of learning to take place, but still a solid team. Pharah unleashes her ultimate, takes out 1-2. Reinhardt and Zarya clean up. A res by the Horde, bringing back the Zenyatta. And they got a full team and a team wipe there. So good job pushing off that strong push by the Nomads to hold them off. 45, 46%, getting closer to even in the field with 69% currently still owned by the Nomads. You see the Horde pushing forward, using that shield, getting close. Reinhardt on Reinhardt battle out here, but he's all by himself. He's not going to last really long out there. Hanzo ultimate unleashed does take out 1-2 of the Nomads, which should be enough. Pharah gets an elimination on the McCree. So it's basically a 3v3 at this point. Zarya gets eliminated with a strong push by the Reaper Lucio combo here. Pharah tried to hold him at bay, but she's ultimately taken out. And now the Nomads will start earning credit again with them going 74, 75, evening, and then starting to take a greater proportion of this point at this time. So the Horde need to make a really good push here. Still some of the Nomads working their way back. Convalescence unleashed by Moira here. See how that affects the battle. Trading a lot of fires here. Pharah with her ultimate does manage to take out 1-2. Zarya elimination, Hanzo elimination. Good job by the Horde team. What looked like was going to be a fight favoring the Nomads. The Horde fought through it. And that Pharah ultimate, really, it was timely there by, I believe that's Pizza Freak running Pharah. Got them right back in there and earning credit before they got to that 100%, currently at 92%. See if they're able to hold off this last push by the Nomads. Earth Shatter there. Oh, McCree ultimate takes out 2-3, and that's going to put them into overtime. And then it's going to flip the field, and they're going to start earning credit with the overtime timer going down, and it doesn't look like the Horde's going to get back in time. So the Nomads will win this this next map, the first map, in Lijiang Tower. Really timely push there. If it would have come at any other time, it wouldn't have been so devastating because they took it with 99%. Overtime immediately kicked in. There just wasn't time to recover on that one. All right, here you see the second point of Lijiang Tower. The teams will come from opposite directions. You can see that the Horde will spawn from this direction, make their way over down through these corridors and down to the central point. Looks like a similar makeup. Looks like Jack will be running a Reaper this time. Other than that, looks like the standard configuration that the Horde run. This time they're going to be running a Junkrat and an Ana from the point of view of the Nomads. So let's see how this battle shakes out. Looks like the Nomads are going to take the central corridor here. Really good, evenly matched fight here so far. The Nomads do have the advantage. Reaper gets an elimination on the Reinhardt, critical elimination there, so good job, Pizza Freak. As the Horde starts to earn credit, Junkrat gets an elimination on the Reaper of the Horde. Good res, bringing back the Reinhardt. Ash plays over, that's Declan. So the Horde currently is earning credit. Zarya and McCree get elimination there. Trading fires here, trading eliminations, but looks like the Horde has the numbers advantage currently as Zarya works her way back. Elimination there, long range elimination there on the Hanzo of the Horde from the Symmetra. Convalescence unleashed by the Nomads there. See if the Horde is able to counteract that. Good charge by the Reinhardt from the Horde. Eliminations traded on both sides, but looks like the Nomads have the advantage here, and they will start to earn credit with the Horde currently at 46%. So the Horde took the early lead, but the Nomads managed to fight back. Junkrat gets a deep elimination on the Horde further back in the corridor here. Here comes a Junkrat tire. We'll see where that winds up. Does manage to eliminate the Reinhardt and Zenyatta of the Horde. So let's see what's happening closer here to the central corridor. Most of the fighting's taking place here closer to the spawn. The Horde's going to fight in through here. Zenyatta unleashes her ultimate. Zarya's pushing in here. Eliminations on both sides. Tough to say who has the advantage here. Looks like it might be a slight advantage to the Nomads. And it is with a couple of eliminations by Zarya and Symmetra there of the Horde. So the Nomads have the higher percentage here. We'll see if the Horde can fight their way back. Again, this team's just learning how to play against each other. You see Zarya coming in. Reinhardt gets the Mercy. Hanzo ultimate unleashed. Does not find anybody home. A couple elimination. Pizza Freak unleashes his ultimate. Does manage to take out one of the Nomad members. Heard another Junkrat tire go off. Take off the Reinhardt of the Horde. 82%. So a lot of eliminations. Inability of the Horde to really re-secure the points since they've initially had it. They have one more good push here. A lot of the fighting taking place in this tight corridor here. It's tough for the Horde to make any progress. Zarya of the Nomads gets 3 quick eliminations, and they do get back on point in time with the Hammond. He's trying to hide, trying to buy time for his team to get back here for the point. One last point, see if they're able to push in there. A well-timed ultimate could make all the difference in the world. Get the rest of the team back here. Good job by that Wrecking Ball. Good choice there. Nice resurrection, bringing Hammond back into the fight by Mercy. But she's going to be taken out. See if they buy enough time for the rest of the team to get back. He can't vacate the point. Zenyatta activates his ultimate. See if the rest of the team can get back here in time. They do. They are starting to be able to get a little advantage if they just stay on the point here. Earth Shatter unleashed by Reinhardt there. Doesn't find anybody home. Still on an overtime here. Tough fight here. Good pin by Reinhardt. But good ultimates unleashed by the Nomads, and that's going to do it. So the Nomads are going to win this this match and this map. We'll see who the player of the game is for this. Player of the game is going to be McCree from the Nomads. Good eliminations there, so good play. I think we're going to play one more. Again, the Nomads, if this was regular play, would have won this match, taking the first 2 maps. But we're going to play one more. We'll be right back. Play a quick commercial break. All right, we are back. Again, the Nomads would have won this if this is regular season, but this is just a scrimmage. Play one more for fun here. Again, if you're rooting for Franklin, they are in red. If you're rooting for the Horde, they are in blue. All right, so it looks like the Horde is running the same configuration as last time, right, with Jack running the Reaper. The Nomads running same DPS combo with the McCree and the Doomfist, so pretty standard configuration here. Let's see which way the teams are coming from. The Franklin team will be approaching from the right, the Horde from the left. We'll see which way they decide to make their way into the battlefield here. Going to be engaging here at the front. It's been a nice, evenly matched, even though the Nomads won today. This new Horde team has played well together. Good eliminations by the Horde here, taking a quick advantage in this and numbers advantage, and they should start to earn credit towards the point with a final elimination on the Reinhardt from the Nomads. So good push by the Horde, good patient movement in, able to find some space in the Nomads' defensive lines and push their way through pretty quickly. Let's see if they can hold out. They've been able to secure the point pretty quickly initially, but Hanzo does manage to take out the Doomfist, but quickly the McCree comes in and eliminates that Hanzo. Ash does res the Hanzo. Mercy, so good job there. Bringing that Hanzo back into the fight. These control maps are always hard to see all that's going on in here. Good eliminations across the board. McCree and Lucio get eliminations from the Nomads. You can see Mercy there on the ground. Zarya gets an elimination, but the Zarya comes right back from the Nomads and gets an elimination, and they will start earning credit towards the point with 42% currently credited to the Horde. So the Nomads will take control. Let's see how this plays out, this push from the Horde here. Looks like they're going to set up. Looks like the Horde might be pushing in from a flanking position over here. So let's see if this is successful to them. Fire strike coming in from the Nomads. Doomfist comes down. Big smash, but he's quickly eliminated by the Reaper. So good play by the Reaper there. Critical elimination. Moira unleashes her convalescence. Pizza Freak Jax unleashes his ultimate, gets 2 elimination, followed by elimination. Zarya has taken out the other Zarya from the opposing team, and the Horde will start earning credit towards the point again, moving from 45, 46% against the 42% currently owned by the Nomads. All right, you can see the Horde's going to play maybe a little bit further from the point this time. I think they got kind of stuck on the point earlier, so I think they're going to play a little bit looser. Hanzo ultimate unleashed. Let's see if it does find. It does not find anybody home, but it does chase them back and allow the team to chase down and get some eliminations there. Reinhardt gets eliminated there. So Horde currently at 70%. Doing a better job holding a little bit further away from the choke point. I think in the previous matches they were holding a little bit too close to choke. Didn't give them a lot of time to play their game. So again, this team's just learning how to play together. 3 opposing players, or 3 new players to the team. So they're still kind of feeling each other out. Looks like the Nomads are going to try to attack from the top position here. They're going to dig it. That's going to allow them to dig a little bit closer into the point here. I hear Genji in here. Hanzo does manage to eliminate the McCree from the Nomads. Reinhardt charged there with managed to take out the Moira and the Reinhardt, the opposing team. Good play there by El Guapo before he's eliminated by the Zarya from the other team. Good res, though, by Declan. Mercy brings him back, the Reinhardt back, and they will take the first map of this Nepal map. All right, so round 1 goes to the Horde. Good job there. Way to fight back. All right, here you see the second point. This is a really good area to get booped. So if you're running a Lucio, this is a really dangerous map. A lot of teams like to kind of tuck their Lucio back here and boop them off the edge as they come down these steps. So definitely a consideration and when you're playing these this second level of Nepal. Again, the Nomads are in red, the Horde is in blue. You can see that the Nomads will be coming in from right to left, and your Horde will be coming in from left to right. Let's see how this plays out. Looks like the Horde's going to be taking the higher route in here, while some of the players from the Nomads will be taking the lower route. Looks like Lucio is going to be riding the wall there. I thought he was ready to drop into the pit. Exchanging damage here, back and forth. Farah takes out Reaper, and McCree takes out Hanzo. Hanzo's brought right back by the play of Ash Plays Over. So good job there, but Zarya comes back and eliminates the Reinhardt from the Horde. Trading elimination on both sides, but good play by McCree to take out the Zarya and the Zenyatta of the Horde. Hanzo gets the ultimate not before he's taken out, and the Nomads will start earning credit towards the point. Got stuck in the pit here. I have to push a little bit further forward here to see what's going on. They're going to try to hold him at this choke. Good job following the shield of El Guapo out. Good charge there. Drives him off, drives him away, makes space, but he's going to be eliminated. See if the team can take advantage of that, work their way towards the point. Hanzo is down here on point, starting to earn credit before the Nomads work their way back. That Hanzo is going to be eliminated by the play of McCree. McCree has been playing really good for the Nomads today. So Horde's making another push. Moira with a couple eliminations there, taking out Zenyatta. Farah follows up with an elimination on Lucio. 47% currently goes to the Nomads. Horde need to make a good hard push here. Elimination by the Reaper, res by the Mercy. Couple good eliminations by the Farah, taking out their Lucio and their Reinhardt. Allows them to get what would have been a numbers bonus, but a couple good eliminations by the play of McCree and Reaper. DPS pair takes out 4 of the Horde members there. And I'm not sure if they'll have time to get back. They're going to have to move quickly. 83%, 84%. The Horde need to make a good hard push here. Again, a nice, fun, evenly matched play by both teams here. Here they come. The ultimates unleashed all over the place. Pretty much everybody gets eliminated from the Horde. So I don't know what happened there. I know it was an ultimate from the Reaper, and you see the Reaper in here from the Horde trying to hold overtime, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. And the Nomads are going to secure the second round, as you see the Hanzo ultimate come in just a couple seconds too late. All right, so that's going to tie this up. We have one more round coming here. This is the final match, the final map of Nepal. This is a fun map to play. You got a lot of good avenues of approach and a lot of good angles for your longer range firing players. These control maps are typically pretty tight, but this one's fairly open. So if you've got a good Hanzo, a good Widowmaker, they can make a difference in maps like these. All right, so here you see, again, the red team is the Nomads, the blue is the Horde. You can see the Horde, they both make it to the point around the same time. Trading fires, they're running a Mei. Traps, the good play by Mei, that traps our Reinhardt in there without any support from his DPS, and he's made quick work of. Eliminations by Mei and Reinhardt of the Mercy, taking out the Brigitte and the Zarya of the Horde. That's going to send them all back to spawn. So good play by the Nomads here. Again, this is a new Horde team. 3 members returning from the championship Horde team from last season, and 3 new silver team players brought up to the gold level. to compete and help grow everybody's experience. So they're still learning to work together, but this is great practice, and it's fun to play a good team like the Nomads. May with another good ice block there. She's doing a good job putting up those defensive ice blocks, but good elimination by Brigitte and Reaper. That's going to give them a number advantage. Hanzo takes out the Zarya and the May, so the Horde are going to start earning credit with Nomads at 37%. So we'll see if they hold it here. Looks like nobody decided on any lineup changes. Everybody's running a pretty standard lineup for what they started the matches with at this point. May with the ice wall allows them to get a little bit close. You can see what game changer that May can make at times. Convalescence unleashed by the Moira. Ultimate unleashed by Jack Pizza Freak. Takes out both the Moira and the Reinhardt from the Nomads, and that's going to give them the numbers advantage here. They'll be able to break through that May ice wall and set up for the next push, earning 48% to the 37% currently owned by the Nomads. Good fire strike there, finds its way home, but should have time to get healed up. You can see Pizza Freak pushing forward, making it hard on him. Does manage to eliminate the Moira for getting away, but then again, the Zarya is taken out, but ultimately resurrected by Declan. Ash plays over, so good play there, puts him back at full strength before he gets eliminated and sent back to spawn. So not quite full strength, but they're getting there. But that will allow them to start to earn credit towards the point. 85% owned by the Horde, 40% owned by the Nomads. Reaper managed to eliminate the Lucio, pushed a little bit too far forward for the Nomads. Ultimate unleashed by Hanzo. Does manage to find a couple of the opposing Nomad players. Reinhardt's in here all by himself, though. Let's see if he can hold it until the rest of his team gets there. Zarya on Reinhardt. Reinhardt wins that battle, so good job there by El Guapo before he's taken out. Zarya on Reaper battle right here. It's a 2v1, though, with that Lucio. He boops him, and that's going to take him out. And then Reaper's going to follow up with an elimination. So 81-85, real close match, but currently the Nomads own the point. Reinhardt again with a couple eliminations, I think finding Mercy out of position there. They need to make a hard, quick push here, only 92%. They need to make this push now. You can see they switched over to the Wrecking Ball. That's going to allow them quickly to get to the point. They need to get there. Ultimate unleashed by Jack Pizza Freak. Only finds one home with that one before Reaper takes out the Wrecking Ball of the Horde. May with that pesky ice wall. Eliminations on both sides of the house, but wow, 1-2 eliminations by the Mercy and Reinhardt. Reaper unleashes an ultimate for the Nomads, and that's going to do it. The Nomads are going to win all three maps of this match, but it was a really even, well-fought match played by both teams. Definitely a good game. Zarya, CNH Horde 6. I believe that's Kid MDK with the eliminations here. You can see that. He gets one elimination. With the help of his teammates there as well, he gets 1, 2, 3, gets credited with 3 more eliminations there. So good job, Horde. GG over to the Nomads. We'll see you in the regular season. Thanks for tuning into the stream. We'll get set up for our next match with our Heroes Gold team taking on the Madison Marvels. So it should be a good match. Come back. I'm going to stop this feed, start another one, and we'll see you next time.